There's the whistle, and let's hope for one heck of a match. Let's see what kind of match these two teams can produce. He's looking for support. Crossing opportunity. No, not this one. Eto'o. Wonderful defending there. And Cambiasso. Figo. He's looking for a free man. Gets it in space. They're still on the attack here. Silvinho. Too obvious. There's not a lot of support. Can he get the room he needs? And it's there! There's the opener. 10th minute of the game. That goal looks as if it might give them a confidence boost. Deco. And Jabi. Stopped him well there. Figo. He's off down the left wing. Here's Recoba. And Ronaldinho. He's off on the long run. Goal inside here. That'll be a goal kick. Here's Materazzi. Cambiasso.
A good delivery needed here.
Here comes the cross. Collects the ball nicely. Could be a chance here. Wins possession to stop the attack. Motta. And Messi. Jabi. What can he do here? Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Adriano. He has quick feet. And Adriano. No accuracy with the pass. We've reached the half-hour mark. Here's Ronaldinho. Eto'o. Still with possession. They can attack from here. And Figo. Vieira. Here's Adriano. Still on the ball here. Recoba. That was so nearly a goal.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
Here's Messi. That was offside there, and the opposition defenders look pretty relieved about that too.
That's well cut out.
Read that well. Motta. Here's Messi. Jabi. Here's Deco. Good pass. Cambiasso. Recoba. That was predictable. And Cambiasso. Cordoba. Ibrahimovic. And Xavi. Here's Messi. Deco. And Ronaldinho. Didn't get the ball away and still they advance. Will he find the target? Oh, it's got in. The goal pulls them level. In first half injury time. Level pegging 1-1 now. There's the whistle for the end of the first half. Both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. Here's 1-1. As the second half kicks off, let's hope we're in store for a great half of football here. No substitutions yet, as we go into the second half. It's an early cross. Here's Xavi. Here's Ronaldinho. Now here's a chance. Eto'o. He took it so well. It's a dramatic start to the second half, Trevor.
I'd certainly like to know what the manager said at half-time.
He continues his run down the right. The free kick has been given here in a very dangerous position. Recoba. Trying to find a free man. Will he get a shot away? A little too high.
A fantastic opportunity to bring the game level there, Trevor.
Yes, they'll be choked about that.
Belletti and Messi. That lacks accuracy. Ibrahimovic. Win the ball back. Does well to keep the ball. Stayed on the ball, promising position here. It looks like he'll go for a cross. Can he put it away?
And it's gone out for a goal kick.
And Samuel. Figo. Adriano. It's over. Maybe couldn't control the ball enough on the shot. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely, pulling it level is what they want, but they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. And Deco. Still going, real chance here.
A good delivery needed here.
Not a good challenge at all, free kick for him. Eto'o.
Well, the keeper couldn't catch it, but punched it to safety and out for a corner now.
Drives it to the middle. And he's having a pop. No, off target.
Well, I think the ball swerved a bit, didn't quite hit the shot properly.
And Samuel. Here's Cambiasso. There's no stopping him. And Recoba. What will he do here? Vital interception. Deco. Ibrahimovic. Needs a sight of goal. Oh, great defending there. And Eto'o. Ronaldinho. Messi. Now here's a chance. That was predictable. All one here. Here's Samuel. Cuts it out. Can he find his man? Wonderful defending there. Ibrahimovic. Dealt with the threat expertly. Eto'o. That's easy for the defence. He's looking for support. Here's Ibrahimovic. Eto'o. Here's Messi. Figo. Possession maintained here. Here's Adriano. Brought an end to the attack. Eto'o. Messi. He dribbles out to the right. This could be their last chance to get one back. Chance in the box. Koda. The ref ends the game and a huge roar from the crowd. That was a spectacular turnaround. They have done very well to come from being a goal down. The tackles could be fierce today. There's no love lost between these two teams. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. Eto'o. And Cordoba. He continues his run down the left. Careless pass picked off. Deco. Here's Ronaldinho. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Chance to shoot. Can he find half a yard here? Hung on to the ball in a good position. Still going, real chance here. Deco. Booted to safety. Here's Deco. Ronaldinho. And Gudjonsson. He's looking for the target. Picked off. Ronaldinho! Another attempt! And it's there! So advantage has been taken. Let's see if they can capitalise on it. Looking around for support. 15 minutes into the first half. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. It's gone back off the post.
It was a good play in on the cross. Found space. I just think maybe he hurried the header.
Here's Deco. Down the middle. To the man in space. Belletti. Motta. And Saviola. Will go behind for a goal kick. Samuel. Figo.
That was a superb interception.
Ball given away there. Here's Javier Zanetti. Motta. Here's Ronaldinho. That'll be a goal kick. Wins it. Figo. And Cordoba. Runs with the ball towards the left flank. Knocked out to the space on the wing. Goal kick. Julio. Another throw. Ibrahimovic. Quite remarkable. It's all tied up. It went straight down the middle.
I think
one goal each. The game level now at 1-1. Good Johnson. Stops it nicely. Can he get a clean strike here? Hold on to possession here. Rakoba. There's not a lot of support. Hung on to the ball in a good position. What does he hope to do here, I wonder? Here's Ronaldinho. 5 minutes to the end of the first half. Within shooting range. Dealt with that threat well. Motta. And Eto'o. Into the penalty area.
and coming off his line, the keeper picks it up.
Here's Adriano. And Figo chooses to go down the left flank. Wins possession to stop the attack. Motta. Here's Deco. Pushing further forward. The whistle goes for half-time and the players head off to the dressing room, with the managers no doubt having plenty to say. We kick off and let's hope the second half can produce an exciting half of football. Let's see which team can take control in the second half. Well worked to win the ball. Deco. And Eto'o. Stopped him well there. And Vieira. Javier Zanetti. Rakoba. And Gudjonsson. Deco. And Saviola. Wins the ball, great defending. Here's Ibrahimovic. Well won there. Here's Deco. attack came to nothing. Motta doesn't manage to get that one through. Keep possession. The route down the right is his preferred option. To Johnson. Here's Deco. And Adriano. It looks like he'll go for a cross. Good attacking pressure there. Throw in a good area. They're moving well down the left-hand side. Catch the ball neatly. Could get a shot away. Well, great defending there. Saviola. Here's Eto'o. Here's Ronaldinho. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. And Adriano. Ibrahimovic. Not a bad try, but it lacked accuracy. A goal would really have turned this game round, Trevor.
Yes, Peter, I think everyone was aware of that. It just got to be more accurate.
Ball given away there. Saviola. Careless pass there. Here's Cordoba. Tries to slice open the defence. Gets it. Arrives in the box. Good block by the defender. The shot took a deflection off a defender there. Drives it to the near post. Opportunity here. Win possession. The attack came to nothing. Eto'o. He scored one goal in this game. Free kick given by the referee. Sends it back to him.
That was a poor pass.
Chance for a counter then. Eto'o. Deco. Very important interception. Adriano. Can he hit the target? And it's in the net! Goal! They turn things around and their supporters are loving this. They're a goal up. Can they keep their noses in front until the end of the game? Here's Ronaldinho. Can he conjure up here? That's a great goal. They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now. With the scores level, both sides will just have to go for a winner here, with only 5 minutes to go on the clock. Motta. Here's Ronaldinho.
Chance to deliver it in.
Well read and intercepted. Only 1 minute to be added on. And Adriano. Stop the attack dead then. Deco. The clock's ticking, a good ball in, might win it for them. The game has ended with the scores level and 90 minutes couldn't separate these two sides. So now the game goes into it. The first half of extra time is underway. Do you think they deserve that equaliser, Trevor?
Absolutely. A defeat would have been very poor on them.
Here's Johnson. Finds him well. Flag up, caught offside. He was just slightly ahead of the play there. A good delivery could put them in front again. Into the gloves of the keeper. And Deco. Saviola. Showed his defensive quality there. Here's Johnson. Stopped him well there. He's looking for a free man. Good pass. Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. Eto'o.
Can he beat the keeper?
Into the penalty area.
A clean take by the keeper. Comes off his line and makes it his.
Here's Cordoba. Figo. Down the left flank.
A good delivery needed here.
It's a corner. Good chance here. It's into the face of goal. Wins it in a good attacking position here. Receives it in space. Stopped the attack well. The referee blows his whistle to end the first half of extra time, and the scores are still level. And it's anyone's guess as to who will go on now and win this one. That's the end of the first half of extra time. Trevor, any advice for the players here?
Well, it's difficult to know what to say now. One flash of inspiration or one mistake could win.
It has proved impossible to separate the sides so far. Let's see if the second half can produce a winner. Trouble for the defence from the left. Crespo! Got the shot in. I think the goalkeeper knew it was off target. Marquez. And Edmilson. Ronaldinho. Down the middle. Real chance here. Brought an end to the attack. And the defence cuts out that through ball. And Ronaldinho. Can he create something? Own goal! What a nightmare! They put themselves in front, Trevor. Can they hold on now for the win?
Well, as long as they keep the concentration, I don't see why not.
No attempt whatsoever to play the ball. Free kick. Finds him well. Cut out the pass. Eto'o. He's still going. Dealt with that threat well. Javier Zanetti. And Crespo. Looking around for support. Ball one, good defending there. And Ronaldinho. Eto'o. Now have possession here. Cut it out nicely. Saviola. That lacks accuracy. And Adriano. Johnson. The referee brings an end to the game. They've turned the game around and grabbed an invaluable win.